Hey guys, Sonic Top here. Welcome back to Star Wars. Today I'm a bit salty because none of my audio recorded, nor did my mic audio record. So I'm just gonna give you a play-by-play, or just me talking in the background of what I was thinking or what I was doing, because sometimes it has to be like that where all your data gets corrupted. But let's go on and let's cast out what I'm gonna say through this. As playing through the first few seconds of this game, of this episode, I noticed that I'll be flying around a lot on a bird, and noticeably, I thought I could just go straight up to it and just touch its beak, but instead, I had to go off into a completely different area just to touch it. And now I'm disappointed that the bird got shot by what I thought was killed a long time ago, of this yellow horned looking beast that I have no idea who's about. Anyways, I'm about to get in a fight with her that I have no idea where it's gonna lead. But I'm a really good swordsman, so I might as well beat the butt out of her. Anyways, let's see what this fight leads to. Me wondering why I'm playing right now, I say, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you real good and dead. In my head, I thought, this is gonna be an easy fight, as I continuously get blown back by her stupid force push, as I continually charge head forward, acting like a mindless being trying to beat up trying to beat up a brute. Right now this is looking like David and Goliath, but as I roll my way out of everything, as I do in most things, I sit here and get my butt beat because I couldn't tell the difference between the block button and the hit button. As I did, I died ever so stupidly to this boss. It's round two, me feeling a lot better about myself about taking on this stupid looking mistake of a Jedi. I try to fight my way through this. As I casually try to prevent myself from being hit, she constantly slaps me back and forth and uses a force pull, me casually gaining my life back but taking a casual blow to the face during this process. Me still trying to figure out why she keeps beating me up, but as I get through it, I finally land two successful blocks, and I can finally beat her up with using my ultra new one saber skills, trying to secure my name as the Black Swordsman. But as I'm having an even more difficult time going against her, as the fact that she keeps spam pushing me into a corner. But as you know, I'm better than that. But psych, you thought I actually was just playing around. Here I am going at it again, slowly trying to make sure I don't die to this stupid thing again. As I slowly cut away from this boss, I figure out, why don't I just use my force powers, as she seems to be having fun using them against me. So why don't I give it a try? As I try to heal myself yet again, she spams another pull on me, so I almost die. And I push her and act like I'm a 2-year-old trying to fight their bigger brother. After chipping away her elf, which seemed like forever, we go into this epic tapping scene where I feel like I'm about to lose, but psych, she thought, and I cut off her arm. Surprisingly, to come to find out, she does not care that she lost her arm and just gets back up and tries to beat me to death once again. See, this wouldn't be a Star Wars game if the boss was not better at fighting me with with one hand than she was with two. Now it doesn't make sense, but I go into my inner self, turn and get super mad, and then slap the butt out of this person. Check me out. I do a amazing flip that I wish I could do in game, and then push her through some branches. Surprisingly, thinking that it should kill her, which it did. Surprisingly, I didn't think that, but it did. Anyways, we check out to see if she's truly dead, which seems like it, and then giant bird comes back and I say hi. My character feeling shocked that the bird's not dead after surprisingly seeing it run into the ninth sister's ship early on, and having to pull a blade out of it, and it's still moving. So you think a simple blow to the back would have killed it? It's a giant freaking bird, for crying out loud, with a helmet for it that has horns on it. It looks like a character from Skyrim if you look at it a certain way. As I get back to the bottom of the giant force that tried to kill me, I decide to go take a swim and dive for that sweet, sweet cosmetic loot, which helps me absolutely not whatsoever. I just want it because it might give me another trophy, getting me 100% completion in this game, because you know I'm a gamer, and that's what gamers do. We collect everything that's in this game, no matter how tedious it can be. I finally make my way back to the ship after doing careless amounts of fighting against some random enemies that I could care less about. I make it back on and looks like some weird dinner is ready because, Grease has made it. As we talk about it, they are talking about how I found the Wookiee and the Empire's everywhere. As I tell my comrades that, I defeated the Ninth Sister, they act like it's nothing. I mean, come on, guys. I just defeated defeated a double-chinned horned monster that somehow was increasingly better at almost defeating me when she had one hand and two. So you better give me some type of congratulations and not just nod into appreciation like nothing happened. Anyways, as we continue talking about how we're going to figure out how to get this said whatever Cordova wants us to get by now, I should know, but I haven't paid much attention to the story, which I should be doing. But I guess by the next episode I post, I hope y'all get it by now. As I gently notice Grease, who is putting a lot of salt on his food, I bet he's feeling pretty salty about how the situation is, or he just likes salty food. In my case, he's just a very salty man wanting more salt in his life, so I'd say Grease, the salt shaker of all salts. And as my robot carelessly scans his food, probably because he thought it was super salty, the two-bearded man tells him to go away. As I decide to pick the next place to go, which is the only place I can really go, which is the red planet of death that causes all death and has so many enemies that you could carelessly kill yourself for no reason. Anyways, I decide to just go to this planet, stupidly opening up the map instead of just traveling onto it, trying to figure out why I'm not going here already. So I go out, and then I finally travel to the planet. Great, we get to go to the red planet of death. Have I already said that? My bad. I'm trying to make the same jokes as I did before, but when everything corrupts and fails and there's no sound, you gotta try to do your best to do something. So, as we travel to this stupid red planet, I'll cut to that because I'm running out of material. As we finally make it to the off-brand version of Mars, except a lot deadlier, and I can breathe on this planet, big-eyed and nappy-haired lady, Seer, wants to talk to me about, her past, but as I say, I don't have time for this, and I want to leave. I know I'm the strongest Jedi, that's why I defeated the Ninth Sister. Because, I'm the greatest of all time, and I'm trying to make sure my name stays as the Black Swordsman. But anyways, I keep talking to this woman. Can I leave now? Please let me go. This is annoying. I don't want to talk to you anymore. As I try to carelessly climb this wall, see if my double flip works. Carelessly, it doesn't. And I try to figure out a way back to where I'm supposed to go. Learning that I have to take the long way, I'm kind of depressed. But I'll make it there anyways. Seeing another wall that looks kind of climbable, I decide to go across it doing a side flip, which kind of looked cool, but in my demise I died and I got pretty mad. So I decided to not do any more side flips. But as I did it again, except I was a lot more careful, I decided to be a bit more concerned about my side flips as I almost died there, but luckily the game's like, nope, I won't let you fail again, so I'll let you grab the last tiniest inch of ledge. As I fight this monster, which I like to call I like to slap you a lot even after I die, the monster, I simply almost wreck this fool acting like it's the first day of Destiny 2, and simply just throw long range attacks and then go in for a quick stab or two. Getting slapped multiple times, this thing won't stop jumping and slapping me. So, as I said, it likes to slap me before it dies, as it does in a casual fashion, which I hate so much because if I was low on health, I'd probably die and have to fight that stupid thing over again. As I carelessly beat these spiders to death, taking out my anger because I got hit after I supposedly killed said monster, Mr. Slaps a lot. As these spiders typically snipe me with their acid balls like a casual PvP player, I decide to just focus all my might on it and make sure I don't get shot again. Usually when I get domed in the head in a game, I usually die, but sometimes I get lucky and survive. As I look at my map, because this game's not really straightforward in where to tell you to go, or it's just I'm really bad at navigating on where to go, I decide to figure out if I can find any secrets, even though I've gotten most of the secrets in this first area. I sprint to what I think is progress, so I'll cut back to y'all when I get something different, because again, I'm running out of material, and I know I'm just going to fight countless more enemies that I should not really be caring about. And I left at this part, which I can't remember why, but I probably either got called to go do something or something bad happened with my stream. But either way, well, I'll cut back to y'all when I'm actually doing something. I'm back, but who cares? I finally make it to the point where I can actually pass through due to the fact that I have a double jump. Now I stop and talk to this guy called the Wanderer, giving me very, very weird dialogue, telling me that I'm important to something, but I can't really tell you because it would ruin the story if I told you so early. Anyways, I simply get ambushed by three of these guys because they know they're not good enough to take me on by themselves, as I sit here and pistol whip all my sword skills in their face. Me trying to climb this again, not having the equipment I need, I get pranked by this guy who throws a boulder down, but luckily there is a fun slide I can ride on. Looking at one of the guys I killed that would endlessly roll in the same fashion without falling off the hill got me kind of confused. But this is a pretty fun water slide slash landslide slash I don't know what kind of slide this is anymore. Slash, ooh, I'm done already. Let's climb up this vine and see where it takes me. Because you know I'm looking for those secrets first, progress later, as I always tell myself. But as I find out that I'm low on health again, I heal myself and I climb this rope. Because, you know, for once the pathway is pretty simple and straightforward. I decided to sit down and take a casual meditation session that only lasted for about 2 seconds, and I go for the straightforward path, which isn't really a straightforward path as I figure out after killing these two spiders like a boss, as I get almost stuck in a corner, but I actually just slap the butt out of each one of them. Decide to go up to the door that looks pretty straightforward, but turns out it was locked and this was not the straightforward path. This is why this game's pretty confusing. As I look around for a different way to continue on, I finally find a spot in the hole in the wall, which is again not the right path, and I look around furthermore to see if there's a path for me to go onto. As about a minute or two, I look at where I'm supposed to go and I see there's a highlighted orange circle somewhere. See, as I mean, the path isn't very distant. If you didn't have a map, you'd be totally lost in this game. So, you know, as there's a lot of these tiny cracks that you have to go through just to see where this continues. Finally, as the crack opens, I tend to walk into this very ominous room with a girl called the Night Sister that really is out to kill me. I think she's just another one of those tsunderes that hate me so much, but later on secretly likes me. But who cares about this at this point? I'm more worried about the giant egg sack things that look like some kind of weird spider made them up. Just kidding, it's an old hag waiting to kill me. What are these things, and are they friendly? Most likely not, since everything here in this game, or on this planet in general, wants to kill me. It looks like the face of I'm gonna kill you, but anyways, I decide to use my epic sword skills to take them on. Check me out, and never mind, I decided they're not worth my time as I put away my sword, then pulled it back out after being jumped on, and almost having my arm taken off. I roll around like a crazy bandit, and catch one in the air and cut him right down, because you know I am Sonic Top, the Black Swordsman. As I try to figure out what this is for, I notice there's a spike trap in front of me and I pull it up, wondering what I can do if I pull it back down, as it went down automatically by itself, being ambushed by more crazy looking weird zombies as I almost get grabbed. Once again, I thought I dodged it, but the game's like, never mind. You suck at dodging. And as I take them on once again and kill them all in such quick succession, as I run into yet another one and then being attacked by a sneaky spider reminds me of what the Titans used to do to me. They sprint around the corner just to shoulder charge me. But we're not playing Destiny 2 at the moment, but it is have the same concept of me traveling through space endlessly through loops and loops of time. At least I get a cool looking lightsaber instead of a weird looking sword. But I must say less as I try to figure out where to go once again, me not stupidly looking ahead forward to where I'm supposed to go. Oh wait, never mind, still didn't notice it. Oh my god, I'm the worst gamer ever. Wait, just playing. Secrets first, progress later, as I always say. As I grab said secret, so many Night Sisters die here and buried, but too many died to why they are piling up on the ground. That's what my character said. We don't really know why this is happening, as I fail my jump and have to sadly walk back up this pole again because it's really annoying. I pull it up and finally perfect that said jump, and then I run into more yet weird looking zombie ladies. As I said, there's an enemy around the corner. There's no time for breaks unless you're looking for secrets. But even the secrets sometimes have enemies. Enemies, my bad. I am stuttering because this is annoying. As I try to do my perfect dodge and almost get my butt beat just because I'm a very bad gamer, and I suck at fighting probably the two most basic enemies that don't block at all. I almost successfully die, but luckily I get out of there trying to do my double flip to the top of this roof, doing a side flip in a casual fashion. As more of these crazy women try to attack me, I forget that I have the most epic move. Just kidding, I just did one move again. Forgetting that I have a whirlwind move that I don't use till later and almost get my butt beat again. As I'm casually trying to beat said enemies that relentlessly strike at me, I try to get across this gap while the spider simply tries to snipe me out of the air. I decide to do the same by throwing my lightsaber, but I fail, and this spider casually shoots me in the face as I fall to my death. Just playing, it didn't fall to my death. I'm coming back for round 2, spider. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna get you, psych. The spider said, you suck at this game. I'm gonna keep at it. As I come back for round 3, the spider seems concerned. I decide to get rid of it by pulling it towards me. As I fail to stab it once again, we fall to the bottom of the pit, having me climb up that same ridiculous vine for the 4th time. But as usual, I can finally make it up the wall, noticing that there is a wall running piece that I could have ran on to attack the spider, but I wanted to take the more super cool hard way by doing a flip over the gap. As I figure out a way to climb the vines, I go continue my progress. As I get to the top of this, yet another flying creature that this time I think is bad. Looks like a giant bat. Looks like what Batman would be if he was there in prehistoric times and he didn't actually get his parents killed but just bitten by a radioactive bat. But I beg to differ as I try to attempt to climb this thing once again, figuring out how can I do this in a fashion where I don't die. I think to contemplate this, but really it's just a simple 2-step jump. But I'm still contemplating trying to figure out what I can do as I finally execute my jump flawlessly. As I figure out that this is progress and I don't want progress, I go down this pit that I have no idea what's for. As I stand there once again figuring out where I dropped, I found out this is actually secrets and not progress. But I'm still looking around like a fool wondering what's happening. As I continue through this red planet of death, I'm having problems with yet another sniper, but I say forget it, and I'll just heal up. After I take a quick rest, or a longer meditation session, I get back out and figure out, more secrets. And I climb up this wall like it's nothing other, do my flip, almost fall off again, but who cares? I find one of these bows on the ground that the yet snipers keep using on me. I'm asking myself, why can't I pick that up and use it against them? Guess it's not the Jedi way, so I just continue on with myself as I climb this really long and lengthy pole. Finally making my way back down, seeing if there's any more secrets. There's not, so I'm just gonna explore the other way. Finally coming back to my sniper problem, which he has backed up, knowing that he's gonna feel the wrath of a Jedi. As I pull him towards me but yet fail, I decide to just do a 2-slap and go on with my life. As I look into this very interesting cave with yet another creepy thing in here, I drop down, do a flip just to be casual, and yet there's another slappy Mick. I'm gonna kill you as I slap you after I die. As this slappy McSlapper comes and slaps me once again, I block him, and then he comes back for another slap, and then another one, and then another one, and then he finally gets me with his third slap because, he doesn't know how to stop slapping me. As I continue to block him, he casually keeps trying to slap me, and I decided to make him taste his own medicine after healing. I dodge once again, and then I go for the double slap, and then he comes back with another double slap, and then he comes back with the backhand, and he just does not stop slapping me. As again, I'd roll out the way because I'm the world's best casual roller. As I learned from Destiny 2, all you need to do is the shade step. As long as you're shade stepping, you are fine. As I was known back in Destiny 2, I am Sonic the Shade Stepper, stepper of all shades. I might have taken that joke from Jez, but I don't think he made it, so I'm just gonna stick with it. As I killed Mr. Slappy as he tried to slap me one more time, as he fell to death, I decided to continue on and scan another wall because secrets are best and progress is for the rest. After getting out said pit, I decided to explore more, finding a giant bridge that looks very pullable. I dropped down to see if there's any secrets or if there's any secrets back up there, but there wasn't. As I try to slice through this gate, just kidding, I'm gonna blow down this bridge because that looks like an objective and I'm gonna do said objective. After lowering said bridge, I hide in a corner because I'm confused about what to do, as I find another muddy slide, slippy slide, or whatever slide you want to call it. As I slide down, casually being awesome and everything, I come hit these quick turns like I'm from Tuzmo RD and just casually flip all my way over here and glitching out the game, making it to a spot that I don't think I was supposed to make it to, but I'm that good at the game, so I'm gonna break it like that. As I go to take another rest, I get back out and decide to actually explore down there because, I want progress and progress wants me. As I figure out that there's more to explore, I jump down here in the midst of thinking I will be fine, but luckily there's another one of my spider friends that constantly likes to snipe me from across the map. I simply slice him in half and then take out his friend in the order of 2 seconds, and then a third friend comes around thinking he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you too, but backs up figuring out that I'm a lot more stronger than he thinks, and I run at him with a super one-headed shot slice, and I tend to clap his cheeks. As I come over to here, I find a weird plant called the bleeding gut that I'm going to add to my terrarium, which I think is going to be pretty cool that there's a plant named the bleeding gut, whereas this plant, and I would love to have it. Just kidding, I know where it is, but I don't know how to get to Dathomir. Does somebody have a spaceship I can use that can get me to this place? Because I would love a plant to be called a bleeding gut. But at the same time, that plant looks kind of weird because that's what a bleeding gut looks like. As you saw, it looks like a giant over-browsed lip. But who cares? As I run around to find more secrets, because I always love secrets and progress. The progress is the last thing I want to see in my life. I run around even more, trying to do a double flip up here, but I can't because I'm too small. Knowing that I just did a giant circle, I decided to run back. As I casually make it back up to my meditation spot, I decide to just say, I'm gonna skip the namaste and just run on and find another place to kill more people. As I check out the area again, trying to look for more secrets because I hate progress, I decided to jump down and yet face my arch enemy, Mr. I Love to Slap You a Lot. I dropped down, casually doing a very basic combat roll. Instead of fighting the thing, actually, psych, I thought I was going to get that secret, but I don't know what I'm thinking at the time. Sometimes I'll just get the secret first and just take a blow to my face. As Mr. Slappy gets a few hits on me, I decided to slap him back, but yet he hits me with the double slap again, and then tries to go for the triple slap, but falls on his face yet again. And as I'm watching him do very ballerina-like attacks on me, I decide to back it up like I'm from that white lady from the grocery store saying, I'm bagging up, bagging up, bagging up, bagging up, 'cause my daddy taught me good. I casually throw my sword because I don't want to get slapped again, but then Mr. Slappy likes to back up like a coward, so I decide to go rush in on him again, and then I decide to back roll, and I watch out for his last, I'm about to die, psych, you thought, I'm gonna slap you before I die. Move. Finally collect the secret, knowing half of my body was in the ground, but I decided to just shrug it off because, game glitches are fun and I don't care much about them except for the fact when it actually breaks my game. As I come to find out, more of these crazy zombie-like witches come to attack me as I do a double side flip and then slam the ground, which I thought was pretty cool. I take out multiple of them without any effort, trying my best not to take any damage, but as you see, I'm just hitting air instead of actually hitting enemies. As I do my shade step out of there, I decide to heal and then do a backflip into a slam once again, taking on the two without dying, and then constantly just clapped both of them and then slapped the spider to death like he was just another one of those casual enemies, which he is, which is ironic, but I could care less about these stupid sniping spiders. Yet they're everywhere and I could wish they could just die already. As I get another really cool looking outfit, I decide to put it on and actually make myself the Black Swordsman. And as I come to find out that I hate what my outside outfit looks like, so I decide to put on something that matches me, which I did. And I yet find another secret, but yet less do I know. I know there's more enemies around the corner because this planet does not give you any breaks. This planet is known as the Super Healy planet, and if you want to ever survive, you make sure you have more heals than you should have in the game. So if you really want to do anything, I get met with my arch enemies, once again, the dead zombie ladies and Mr. Slappy. As I casually roll out the way like nothing's happening, I forgot that I had the whirlwind move, and as I take out or do damage to most of the things around me, I feel like I'm a super awesome guy, knowing that I'm going to do it again and throw it around me. As Mr. Slappy actually gets his last slap in, I'm pretty mad, so I decided to do two more very consecutive hits on nothing but air, because I thought the air was the problem. As I open up another chest, wanting more secrets, I see what I get from the chest, and yet it's another lightsaber material or emitter, whatever I get. They seem cool, so I might as well keep up with them as I get slapped by what seemed like the last known zombie lady. I scan it to figure out that's what the bleeding gut looks like. Looks like two super spiky things that come out of a red giant lip. If anything, it looks like a snake's fork tongue. As I find yet another seed, except it's more comfortable due to the fact that it looks like it's a mushling. Don't know what that is. I think it's a code name for I'm a giant flower that must have squishy things inside of me. As I'm encountered by yet another zombie lady, knowing that there's going to be more as I see one in the distance, I simply take care of that one like it was nothing, and then I decide to take on another very annoying enemy known as the I like to spit at you a lot spider, which I'm going to call it from now on. As I casually heal myself again, acting like I never took any damage, yet another witchy-looking lady attacks me, knowing that there's another one around the corner, so I decide to deal with her as accordingly. Take her out as quickly as possible so I don't take any damage. As I come to find out that the area is yet a phenade and I'm back to the start, I decide to find a way to climb back up to where I started from before. But as I could say, once again, this map is very confusing. If you want progress, you gotta look for it. As I said, finding secrets is a lot easier than trying to find progress. As I find progress finally, I decided to look for more secrets, because secrets first, progress later. After taking some time, I find yet another secret, which is this wall that I have super really casual problems with as I try to climb it, but yet it moves so fast that I can't really get to the other side in time, so I gotta figure out a way to slam this wall against the other wall. As I try, push it and catch the wall, but as you can see, it just keeps coming back. I'm gonna speed this up because this is pretty annoying to watch me do. As I figure out there's another way up to find more secrets, I go and grab the secret first and then try to go for the progress once again. After getting secrets, I continuously try my hardest to get this stupid thing to work. As I casually try to slam it against the wall, trying to figure out a better way to get it. As I glitch up here and try to grab it, I almost did it, but yet I failed because I couldn't press the L2 button in time, so I decided to try it again, but yet I couldn't figure out how I did it. I did it again, but yet I side flipped down on the ground again, trying to figure out, how am I going to do this? So I decided to keep going at it and going at it and going at it. Eventually I figure out how to do it, but I'm gonna keep talking to y'all because this is a really stupid wall. Respawn Entertainment, if you ever find this wall in the game, please fix this wall and give us more time to climb it because this is really annoying. It took me a good fat minute to get up here. I think I'm doing it wrong, but who cares? I really hate this wall. I don't know if I'm supposed to double push it, but I can't figure it out. I think you're supposed to jump and push the wall, but you don't know. I really don't know at all. I'd casually just try it again and somehow break the game. I'd break the game and somehow grab the wall at the same time, so I'm climbing this now, finally. Because, that wall is pretty stupid, and Respawn Entertainment, I'm telling you this again, this wall might destroy your player base. Please fix this wall now, because this wall is very annoying. And yet again, I see the giant flying creature that I know is bad because it took one of those guys, but I could care less about one of those guys because they really hate me also. Plus, he was a snipey boy, so I could care less about him. As once again, I get attacked by multiple enemies at once. I could care less about any of them as I get sniped from behind. I'm getting double teamed. I really hate this. I'm gonna heal in the corner once again. I try to shade step my way out of here. Wait, I thought you were taken by a giant bird. You know what? Who cares? I'm just gonna take you anyways. I'm dodging out my way to get through all this stupid stuff, but they carelessly keep shooting me. As I finally take care of the stupid snipey boy, I decided to get rid of these two amateur sword smashers, or as I like to call them, the mace slappers. I would call the Night Brothers Mace Slappers, slapper of all maces, but who cares as they double team me once again, but I casually block both of them, dodge the third hit, and then slap the butt out of the second one, trying to make sure I achieve that I am the swordsman. All swordsmen needs to take care, and I'm going to slap this dude once again as I nearly take out a huge chunk of his health, and I decide to throw my lightsaber around to be casual and missing him twice, but I'm going to jump over his head, slap him on the ground, and then slap him while he's down, because that's my style, and securing my name as the Black Swordsman once again. As BD scans yet another wall, I try to figure out where's progress, so I decide to go look for it, because I found all secrets, so I might as well just look for the next thing, finding out that I'm just going to run into more crazy naked ladies, or as I like to call them, the crazy hags of doom. I don't know why I call them naked when they're appearing to wear clothes, having spikes on their backs. And as again, this planet loves to waste my healing materials, so I decide to sprint for progress. As I look around once again to figure out where progress is, I decide to cut a rope, because that's another secret, making it easier for me to climb up this stupid mountain of a, game. So as I finally get to it, I finally find progress, which is this tiny little ledge of branch, and say, oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. Let me go through here, because I love progress, even though progress is always last. I run through here so casually, finding it once another meditation circle, but I'll skip the meditation and go to the end. After meditating, I land in this giant boss-looking room, which I know I'm gonna have to fight that giant bat in, because what else kind of room are you gonna fight a giant bat in? So I decide to go to where this bat would spawn, and I try to pull off this landing gear, climbing gear, which doesn't make sense, but as you can see, there's a giant bat on the wall, like I told you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this very salty nutshell episode, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if y'all love this. Anyways, if y'all want to support me, go down in the description and check out my Twitch channel, or if you just want to give me money, go check out my donation page. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are great. Love y'all all. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully I'll have some sound and voice recordings. Anyways, bye guys.